Oh,
Oh,
We're
oh,
live.
he's oh gosh, we have too much fun.
We're just talking about how collagen
Yeah,
helps Ryan's hair grow.
Nodders.
man,
He's young.
Awesome.
I'm not kidding you, man. Like I told you, I've been saying this for how many weeks now where I increased it to 2 to 3 servings a day.
Yeah, I did too. And my joints are feeling awesome, but my toenails grow like crazy. I'm cutting them like every few days. It's weird.
Wild.
Yeah, man, it was awesome.
Yeah. So
Love
you guys,
this stuff.
where's I don't have one right here. There it
What are you
is.
looking for? I got everything.
Well, show your our collagen.
Oh,
Actually, well, I do have it right here. I have it in my glass that I'm drinking with my greens.
Well, no, I have that on paper and in my drink. Mm-hmm.
Boom. So we all know collagen is amazing for hair, skin, ladies and gentlemen, nails, and what Dr. Ryan put in this product, I mean, muscle support, bone support, joint support up to, what is it, Ryan, the stats? I mean, it's like over 50% joint pain removed. It might be 70% in like 6 months with the Opera Flex ingredient, branded ingredients that are clinically tested. That's right. No other collagen on the planet has all three of those ingredients in one place.
That's how we do it.
For the best price, $27.95 for members. So, guys, if you're not using your collagen, it's literally like the glue that holds your body together. But let's jump right in. Welcome to our live Firestarter Friday call. Another big week.
Yeah, baby.
In a row, that numbers are up again. Product orders are like up consistently every week, but we dropped. We had a little dip at the end of August or end of July, which is expected. I mean, middle of the summer, that's what happens. And obviously numbers, as expected, are going back up every single week. So another big week, about 1,500 new members joined yesterday alone, 6,000 for the week again, a little higher than last week's. I mean, it was like 6,100 yesterday. Last week was like 6,050. So slightly up from last week in one of the slowest months, if not the slowest month of the year. Big things happening, product orders through the roof. We've got some exciting stuff to talk about today. I'm going to let Nodder start it out. Welcome you guys. Say hello, and we'll jump right in. Nodder, how's it going, man?
Hey, young man, going amazing, brother. I want to thank you for everything y'all doing, especially you coming back to network marketing and 2 million people grabbing this beautiful, amazing, loving tiger we call Live Good. And ladies and gentlemen, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Real quick, Ben, last week, bro, you threw a curveball at me. And as you were sending it, my phone blew up and we never got to ask you. I was going to ask you that what is something that people don't know about you, and we ended the call. But here is couple of quick things. I was asked to share a couple of things that I can share. Number one, at 17 years old, myself, 3 of my girl cousins and my younger brother, we escaped from Iran, where I was born, with horseback through the Turkish mountains. It took us about 9 months to get our papers and enter USA. So that's something a lot of people don't know, that I escaped Iran on horseback. You don't want to know what kind of toys we were carrying, through the Turkish mountains, waited in Europe for a long time, and then came to USA and continued high school here in the USA. That's one thing. Another thing that's going to actually be on the side of the network marketing, and how in a world of network marketing, people say anybody and everybody can be an entrepreneur, and all you got to do is stay on this auto ship every month. Here's something I want to share with you that only my children know, but here it comes. This is going to affect what we're going to talk about in the training. When I was, 10th grade. When I was 10 years old, on 4th grade, in high school back in my country, they used to have vending machines. Let's just call it vending machines. Let's just say they were selling the chips for $1. I was 10 years old. I went to my dad and I said, hey, Dad, why don't you buy me, again, OPM, other people's money. I said, why don't you buy me a couple of boxes of these chips that will cost you, if you buy them at a box, 20 cents each. I don't have any money to give you. I don't have any allowance this week, but I'm going to pay you 35 cents after I sell them for each. My dad bought me the 2 boxes. I took him to my school. I was 10 years old, and I'm not bragging. I'm just telling you we're made differently. I took him to my high school. Then I got, I think, 4 friends. One of them I still actually talked to. I took it to my little school. I was 10 years old, so elementary school. And I told them, hey, guys, school is selling it for $1. I can give it to you for 55 cents. So if you sell it to students that are already paying $1, you're going to give them a better value for 75 cents. And they cannot do that. Do what? They cannot unsee that value. This is what we did, I don't know, 50 years ago. So the concept of everybody being made to be an entrepreneur is one of the things that a traditional network marketing world tells people. There's nothing good being an entrepreneur, nothing negative being an entrepreneur. But the thing is, those companies tell everyday people that, so they can stay on that auto ship month after month after month, and on average is 2.8 months. So those are the two things that I haven't shared with you all is A, I escaped Iran on horseback, and B, unlike my younger brother who now delivers 200,000 packages a week through his companies for Amazon, you know, he was a different type of a kid. I was the entrepreneur. So that's something that I want you guys to think about, because there's 100 million network marketers on earth. I just did the check. There are 100 million network marketers on earth. Guess what they all have in common? They all need our products. What they all have in common, they all want to save money. Guess what they all have in common? They all have a heart. They all have skin. They need a collagen. And because they live good, they can afford it. So we're going to teach you how to go out there lovingly, kindly, passionately, proudly, by holding your chin up, sharing our amazing life-changing products with everybody that's ever contacted you about an old way of doing network marketing, making products for 10, selling it to their distributors for $100, and unfortunately watching people quit in less than 3 months. There are 100 million of them out there. You can go out there, ladies and gentlemen, and share the love of Live Good with them kindly and politely and passionately. Be nice to them, because every one of those 100 million people worldwide, over 11 million network marketers in the US alone, they need our collagen. They can afford it. Even if they have to be on some auto ship in their traditional company, paying $65 for a $14 CBD oil, so they stay qualified. Guess what? Because that we bring you the highest value, highest quality products at the lowest price, they can actually afford our products while they're doing the other things. So reach out to everyone that's ever shown you another side hustle. Be nice, be loving, be kind, and just say, hey, I want to thank you for telling me about your greens. I want to thank you for telling me about your magnesium. I couldn't afford paying $45 for the magnesium, but I just joined this supplement company. I'm so blessed. I'm going to send you something which is the most comprehensive health system on planet, comprehensive health system on the planet. Fill it out. Maybe it can bless you. I know you're doing very well with your company, but maybe you know a couple of other nodders who weren't going to pay $45 for a magnesium. Watch these couple of videos and let me know. Ladies and gentlemen, 10 million people in the US have been doing network marketing the other way. I'm not going to say the wrong way, but it's just the other way. But guess what? They all understand the power of leverage, but with Live Good and the duplication that Ben is going to share with you, that's the sweet spot of network marketing. It's the organic duplication, not buying funnels, not buying leads. It's lovingly sharing something that you know. Ben Glinsky is not giving away pink Cadillacs because somebody's paying $85 for a green that costs us $13 to make. Back to you, brother.
Awesome. That's an awesome entrepreneur story. I have a similar one. I'd buy these stickers from this kid at my camp for 5 cents a piece, and I'd sell them at school for 25 cents. And yeah, 5x my money. I mean, I'd make a couple bucks a week, but it was cool. That was my first thing. And then when I was 12, actually when I was like 11, 12, I started collecting baseball cards. And then I started flipping baseball cards, and we started doing, we'd go to baseball card shows, and we buy a table for like $100 and sell our cards and stuff. And it was pretty cool. So, but yeah, I've got lots of stories that a lot of people don't know, but we can talk about it today or another time. But let's jump right into some other awesomeness, because I've got some good training for you guys as well. But it's exciting to see all the action, all the product orders. Obviously, I'm excited to hear from Dr. Ryan about how close we are. I know there's like 2, 3, 4 products like right about to roll out in the next, man, I don't know, probably next couple of days. I think we're pretty close. So excited to hear about that. And then, we'll talk about ranks, talk about some growth stuff that's happening, and might have an announcement about the co-op here in a second. We'll talk about that towards the end of the call. But let's start with Dr. Ryan today. Let's hear what's happening out there with the products and what's going on. Dr. Ryan, good morning.
What's happening, guys? Ben, I have a similar story. I was selling the tear jerkers on the school bus, 5 cents. I think it's 5, and I sold them for 25 cents. So 5x. It's fun.
Nice.
Love it.
Yeah. So collagen's absolutely crushing it. I know people are getting great feedback from that. So I'm glad we started.
Ryan, you're a little quiet. I don't know.
How about now?
Take your E3.
I don't know. I'm a little close to the microphone now. It should be better.
Sounds better.
Okay. Maybe it's me.
All right. We'll run with it. And hopefully it's not bad.
It's good.
Ben, you know how we talk a lot about the quality of product and where we source from, how we source. If you look at the collagen, you'll notice those branded ingredients. They are standardized extracts, but you know what they do? They get the standardized extracts and then they do the studies so that then they publish those studies so that we can use that data when we make claims and say things like the statistics that you just mentioned. So that is a powerful tool. It's very helpful. Sometimes you don't need to do that, and we'll still use a standardized extract, but not a branded ingredient. So that's an important distinction when you look at our collagen. It was not a cheap product. That is a very premium, all of our products are premium, all of them. They're the best. They're the best materials, the best ingredients you can source, the best quality manufacturing. By the way, we are, of course, CGMP through the NSF. So NSF is the leading organization of CGMP certification. So get a lot of questions on that. A couple cool things. I sent you guys the video of the black seed oil on the production line. That is done. The truck is, it's on. So our warehouse manager does a lot of the coordination of the truck. He actually prefers to control that. And so he's very particular about it, which is great. It's a good thing. So I think, Ben, the truck is picking up on Tuesday, but it's same day. So it's there and back same day. So Tuesday on the black seed oil. I don't know why it couldn't be sooner. I'm not exactly sure. It should have been sooner because they've been done. But so sorry about that. But that will be picked up and delivered on Tuesday in-house. A couple of little snags on his next 2 items I'm about to tell you about. But the bone support. I've mentioned a big word in the past. It's called hydroxyapatite. It's a type of calcium. It's actually what our bones are made of. So that's a big piece of what we've got in our bone support. It's the last ingredient to come in, and it got held up in customs. It actually required a big fee to get out of customs. We have that now coming out of customs. So that product is still in August, still expected to be an August launch. I thought it'd be early August. I really did. I thought it was going to be that or the pet. That black seed and pet were running neck and neck, but this hydroxyapatite got held in customs because they had to come in from another country. Typically they send it DHL, and a lot of times with DHL we can get it right in. Actually, I was on the phone this morning with the supplier, so they didn't ship it DHL, and it went the standard route through customs, and that sucks. So it's a little bit held up, not long, but a few more days. And so you know the CBD gummy that we're launching is a USDA certified organic. If you've ever heard me talk before about the certification process, it's very, very, very challenging because they'll tell you to make a change. Then you'll come back with the change on the label or change in your materials, whatever. And then they'll ask you for another change. Instead of giving you all the changes at once, it's like, no, we need this now. Well, we need this now. So you get very, very frustrated. It's always the first launch. Obviously, reorders, next batches, no problem. The first launch is always the toughest with organic. So that USDA certified organic CBD gummy is now the first week of September, which, you know, it's frustrating. I know it is, but that's the truth, and that's what we're working with. So we've got those 3 coming up right now on the board. But right behind it, guys, you know, there's a lot of things that I've been cooking on. I've been talking to suppliers basically nonstop. I'm really trying to. I've really kind of like extending my web a little bit. I've really got a lot of great suppliers now that I work with, and it's unbelievable the material quality that we can get. And the tariff issue has not been an issue, guys. Like, we're keeping costs. Obviously, you can see our price points. We've been very, very good about that. So kicking butt there as well. You all know I'm working on a coffee creamer. I love this coffee creamer. It's going to be USDA certified organic. You know, it's a difficult thing when you're going for a sweet product. You're trying to flavor it, you're trying to sweeten it. It's a difficult thing because sugar always enters into the discussion. So I'm toying around. I'm working with monk fruit right now. Trying to just do monk fruit and no sugar and see if the palatability. So we've already done a couple samples. We're trying to knock this out and get this done for you. I fully expect that to be calendar year, no doubt. Like, we will have that this year. I talked about the hydrogen dissolving tablets. I like the tablets. I still think they're better than the bottles, the water bottles that make hydrogen. I prefer the tablets. They're effervescent. You drop them in, they fizzle, you drink. And so those are in the process too. I just had to find a good supplier. The last one, I asked for COA. I didn't believe what I got. I didn't trust what I got. It's just, it's not, I mean, some of these suppliers are just not, they're not good. And that's the truth. You got to really root through a lot of bad to find the real good ones.
Yep.
And remember, premium. That's my focus.
Bam!
First focus is quality of material, guys.
That's
Always
right.
First focus. The cleaning solution is going to be in a 4-ounce bottle of concentrate. Working on that with our essential oils so that they're so volatile, they evaporate out so quick, you don't even smell our essential oil afterwards. So I've been trying to increase the concentration of our essential oil in it so that it actually has that powerful smell and that really nice smell that you want. Parasite cleanse, I know everybody's pumped about that. Just realize that it's a multi-step process. I'm trying to create the most effective parasite cleanse in one product, and then we'll build the educational material around it, because we want it to be effective, right? We don't want you to start something that's not going to work. So, and there's a big need for it. So we're working on that, guys. That parasite cleanse will be out here this year for sure. And we've got NAD coming. I think I hinted last week. If you all know what NAD is, you're probably very excited. If not, you're going to learn a lot about it. But just like our methylene blue, it's going to be in an dissolving film, and you're going to love it. It's not going to stay in your mouth. It's not going to be blue mouth. It's just going to be awesome. It's going to be an easy product, and it'll help you get your NAD levels up, which decline with age, and it's a major contributor to the aging process. So the lack of NAD is a major contributor. How about that? So getting the levels up higher is very, very, very good. We're looking at glutathione, a master antioxidant. We talked about that quite a bit. You know that I'm working on a meal replacement. I'm talking like 300 plus calories, 30 grams of protein. I'm talking USDA certified organic, easy to make, on the go. I mean, I'm talking filling in. You could use it every day in place of some, whatever, highly processed, ultra processed, sugary, or whatever food. But this is going to be really good, really good. Like, I've had it, I've tried it. It's excellent. I'm excited for it because it brings us into a food category, Ben. I'm just really excited for that multi-trillion-dollar industry to open up. And we're right on the front end of the trend, which I always like. I like that. Let's see what else. Right now, Ben, I think that basically covers what I'm in the middle of working on, but there's obviously other stuff. And I'll send it back to you.
Okay, so just a little clarification. Next week is black seed oil?
That's correct. Black seed oil will be in-house, ready to sell Tuesday.
Sweet. And then what's right behind that? Bone support?
Bone support will be after that, yes, and in between the CBD gummy, which will be the first week of September. CBD gummy, first week of September.
So we're looking at black seed oil, CBD gummy, bone support, like boom, boom, boom. Week.
Black seed oil, bone support, CBD gummy.
Oh, love it. Let's go, Dr. Ryan. Good stuff. And yeah, Dr. Ryan mentioned the methylene blue and how it dyes your tongue. Guys, if you take it, like, you can make it not affect your tongue really. Like, I took it. Can you guys tell that I have a blue tongue? Probably not. So a lot of people are like, I don't want to have a blue tongue. I don't want to have blue teeth. I don't want to go out to work, to the grocery store, whatever, with a blue face. And if you put it in the back of your tongue, you just let it dissolve. It doesn't turn your whole face blue. You can tell my tongue is blue if I stick it out, but otherwise, you really don't even notice. And I'm getting all the benefit. Went out in the sun, right. Got the bioactive or the solar. What is it called, Dr. Ryan? Solar?
Yeah, photomodulation or photomodulation. Yes.
There you go. Yeah, took advantage of that. But let's, man, you talked a little bit more about the collagen. And so when you were talking, I was actually doing some research on these amazing branded ingredients that, again, don't exist together anywhere else in any other collagen product or any product for that matter. All three, you've got Velocitol, you've got Polynol, and you've got OpReFlex. Check out these statistics, these claims that because they're clinically studied ingredients, we can honestly, genuinely, we can say and claim, and we're not making medical claims because we have documentation backing it up. So you can say these things. And you could just do a Google search, ask ChatGPT, what are some benefits of OpReFlex? What does OpReFlex do? Or go to the OpReFlex website and you'll see it. So they have you can find the clinical studies. They show them, they publish them right there. Check this out. This collagen, not only is it the highest quality collagen peptides types 1 and 3 on the planet, but these branded ingredients, okay, ready for this? 70% reduction in joint pain in 6 months. 70%. You take this for 6 months, your joint pain can reduce by as much as 70%. 72% reduction in joint stiffness. If you wake up, your shoulders are sore, or stiff, tight, your knees, your ankles, whatever, 72% reduction in joint stiffness in 6 months, and a 71% increase in physical function in 6 months. Plus cartilage preservation and protection is another good benefit of that. It also talks about inflammation, lots of good stuff. That's only the Opre Flex. Polynol, check out what Polynol does. Muscle growth, protein synthesis, boost power, strength, and endurance, improves jump height, accelerates muscle recovery. I mean, these ingredients are huge. Polynol, skin elasticity, metabolic health, antioxidants. Those three together, I mean, this is the most powerful collagen on the planet. Not just the most powerful for joint, hair, skin, nails that we all know about, but the other stuff that Dr. Ryan put in this, I mean, this is awesome. So we're going to talk about more reasons you want to buy some products today, but this is definitely one you want on your list. But don't take it just for a month. Like I know a lot of you guys, sometimes we see orders, you know, you want to try the super red. So you buy that 1 month and then the next month you buy the super green. It's like, I don't recommend doing that. Or maybe, if you do want to figure out what's working the best, I don't even know. I mean, Dr. Ryan, is 1 month going to show you anything, or what do you recommend?
No, actually, month 1 is the month where you really want to load. You want to load the collagen, 3 serving, 30 grams a day type thing. And you need at least 3 to 4 months to even begin.
Right. So let me ask you this, because like we see a lot of people, and it's hard because all of our products are so amazing. And, even at the highest quality, lowest price, buying all of them, our sample pack is like, what is it? Almost $300 or something. And that's significant. People want to spend $100 or less. So they want to buy 5, 6, 7, 8 products. How do they figure out which ones they really want to use and to stick with? Because I agree, like, if you're not going to be consistent with it, it's really not worth just using it for a month and seeing and then trying something else. Like, decide what you want and then go for it. So, but Dr. Ryan, I'll tell you what I recommend, and then we'll hear what you recommend. But I recommend taking the health assessment, free health assessment that Dr. Ryan put together. You could go to myfreehealthreport.com/your username. You'll find that link in your My Websites link in your back office. Such a powerful tool, not just for you, but for you to give out to other people to help them and to help you get customers and members. But that health assessment breaks down your entire health position by metabolic health, immune strength, heart health. I mean, it's got like 8 to 10 different categories, and each one recommends things that you could do, from exercise to diet to supplements that will help you. So I recommend looking at that health report. And if you're struggling with your heart health, you need super reds. And this is, I mean, I think everybody needs to be on super reds every single day. If you've got gut issues or immune issues, you should probably be taking super greens and probably our probiotic gut support, not to mention vitamin D, magnesium, multivitamin. I mean, these three, multivitamin, vitamin D, and magnesium, should be on every list for every issue. But that's my recommendation. Do the health assessment, see what it says, and make your decision on which products you need from there. Dr. Ryan, what do you suggest?
I love that advice. By the way, we need to update that so we can get the fiber and some of these awesome new products involved in that. I love the idea of stacking. I think if you start at a daily essentials pack, which is our multivitamin for men or women, our D3K2, and our magnesium, I think that's an important first step. I think really the ultimate wellness pack is where you should start, but stacking is important, because what stacking allows you to do is start with something that's maybe more manageable. Maybe something that you can start, it's very easy, and then you start adding on. And that health assessment absolutely gives you clarity. Like, why do I need this? What to expect from it? How long to use it? Like, you really understand it a lot better. But if you're just starting blind, I think an ultimate wellness pack, or even smaller, would be the daily essentials pack, and then stack, add on as you tune in and listen and learn more.
Amen. Bam.
Yeah. But I mean, if they're starting blind, is it, I mean, none of these products, they're only going to help you anyway.
Yes.
But again, you know, if you're just going to try just to try stuff, oh yeah, I tried that one, just to say you tried all of our products, I don't think that's the best. Like, our goal is not to sell you products. Our goal is to help you guys get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way, a sustainable, consistent, forever improving way.
Yes.
And so, you know, figure out what you need. And if, you know, if you're taking something for 3 months, you don't believe it's working, then maybe stop taking that one or switch. I don't think you'll think that, because these all, you know, I don't want to stop taking any of these amazing products, but yeah, they really can change your life. I mean, here's another one that if you guys haven't tried our watermelon hydration amplifier, most people are dehydrated. This tastes delicious. Not only that, but here's a good marketing idea. You guys can give these away as samples.
Yeah.
They're what, like 70 cents a piece or something, less than that, 30 sticks for $19.95. So it's like 65 cents a piece.
There you go.
Give these out. Tell people, hey, you know, if you go, you've got kids, you go to sports games, bring a few of these, because you're sitting out there in the hot sun, everyone's sweating. Say, put this in your water bottle. You need to get some of these. They're awesome. If you want to even stick like a little sticker on the back with your name and website address or something, do that. But these are great tools for marketing, but more importantly, just to hydrate your body,
right?
Your cells, because we need it. And guys, that stuff, I mean, this will be, you hear about companies like Liquid IV and LMNT, cleaner, healthier, no sugar, just such an awesome product and tastes delicious. Dude. I think we're going to absolutely crush. That's a big market. And we've got 2 flavors now, our lemon lime, or our lemonade, as well as this watermelon that I think is just going to blow everyone out of the water. But if you guys haven't tried it, that is definitely one worth I mean, everyone should have it in their cabinet all the time. You come back to the gym, you're sweating, or whatever. You just haven't drinking water all day. I drink one first thing in the morning. I usually drink one at night as well. And yeah, keep your cells hydrated. It's very important. All right.
Bravo.
Let's go out to our awesome director of product education, Lisa Goodkin. What's up?
Whoa, I thought you were never going to call me on. I have all this stuff to say. All this stuff talking about taking these supplements and taking them consistency. Guys, nutrients need time to build up in the body. I always say a minimum of 3 months before assessing change. And if you want to take things slow, just, again, start with the Daily Essentials Pack for 3 months. But you don't want to just go on and stop. Your body thrives on routine support. So taking something and then just stopping, your nutrient levels are going to drop, right? So that's why we say, like, hey guys, sorry, like we need to take these all the time. Like, how long? Till the end, guys, till the end, because you need your levels to stay where they are. And then there's supplements that really, really work by taking things daily. I'm like talking like probiotics, omega-3s, like factor 4. These are more like food supplements, right? More like food. You know, our body needs these nutrients every day. We need to be consistent. And another thing, I actually get questions on this a lot, and I notice sometimes you guys will buy something and you're like, oh, well, I'm just going to take half the dose, right? I'm going to buy the multivitamin. I'm just going to take 1 a day. That way I get 2 months worth. Well, again, we have our dosing so specific that it's intended to have a therapeutic benefit. The dosing is high enough to have a therapeutic benefit. So if you cut that dose in half, it is not high enough to have a therapeutic benefit. But again, our products are priced so low, there is no reason not to take the recommended daily dose. And I mean, even with factor 4, like, you know, we take 4 daily, right? Because there's just all the inflammation. I mean, even just the exercise that we do, right, can elicit some inflammation. I know it's good stuff, but like, we still want to keep that inflammation at bay. Not to mention, I know my omega index, and my doctor likes me to take factor 4, right? It works. So if you also want to know if something's working, get your blood tests done before. Get a micronutrient test. Get an omega index, then supplement for 3 months, then retest. That is one true way to know. But regardless, guys, you need to be very consistent with your supplement routine. That's what it's intended for. I know we were talking a little bit about the essential oils. I don't remember what the conversation was about that, but I do have my essential oils here because I feel like we don't talk about these often. And a lot of times people just think, it's just to be used in a diffuser. There are so many wonderful uses that you can find online with essential oils. So I just have a few of mine I grabbed real quick. They're all spread all over my house, but I went to my laundry room where I have most of them. But here are dryer balls, right? You don't want to use those dryer sheets. They are full of toxins. And not to mention, here's our detox, right? Because we are full of toxins, need this every day. Back to my dryer balls. Very easy to just change your scent, put it on here. Don't use the dryer sheets. So I like to use our tea tree oil if I'm using like sweaty stuff, or sometimes if I'm cleaning the dog beds, I use the tea tree oil. I mean, lavender, great for your towels, your bedding, right? Because it helps relax you. I also like to combine lemon and sometimes peppermint for our just regular clothing, but then also peppermint. One of my favorite things is I just put a dab on my finger, put it in my mouth, and that's my like breath mint, right? So I have like one in my car, I have one in my bag, I have one in the drawer. There's so many uses for them. The frankincense, it's in my bathroom because I add a touch of it to our skincare line. And our immunity one, I diffuse that one the most in the house, right? Because I just feel like germs, kids, everything. So I'm always diffusing our immunity. So many wonderful uses for it. So make sure you check it out, guys. Our prices are ridiculously low on our essential oils. I mean, the purity, amazing. Again, we have our certificates of analysis on our website. Check it out. We put all the certifications that we have under there. So again, we did our training last Monday about our transparency. I know I was getting a lot of questions like, where are the COAs? If you scroll all the way down, if you're on your web browser, it's on the far left-hand side column, all the way down, you'll see the tab. And if you're on your mobile device, scroll all the way down, it's kind of in the center bottom. So read through those. Yeah, check out all of our Monday trainings. I assume that we'll probably do this Monday on black seed oil since the launch is coming Tuesday. So that way you guys are have all that information and ready for it to launch and wonder what it's about, because maybe some of you have never heard about it. Yeah, so many great things, guys. Remember, always be a product of the product. The way you look, the way you feel is going to sell Live Good to anybody and everybody you come in contact with. I may have had more to say, but can't think of it right now. Back to you, Ben.
Awesome. Love it. So point of all that stuff is be consistent. Don't take a product if you're not planning on taking it for at least 3 months, because just trying it is just not going to get you the benefit. So awesome stuff, Lisa, Dr. Ryan, Nodder. Let's jump into rank advancements. Another big week in the middle of summer. Absolutely crushing it. Love seeing the momentum. Even before we've really turned on everything, we're going to talk about momentum, where we're going, what we've got in place, and really how this thing is going to 10, 20, 30, 50 million members in the next few years. And man, I talk a lot about how, we didn't design this to be like your only side hustle, as Nodder likes to call it, and how we wanted to help the masses of people generate an extra $100, $300, $500, $1,000, $1,500 a month. And we're doing that. We've also got a ton of people making $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 a month in income. But as this thing grows, I mean, there are going to be a lot of people making a lot of money for a very long time. And so I'm going to encourage you guys to go a little bit harder the next few months to 6 months as we crank this thing up, because people are going to know about Live Good, and you're going to want to let them know from you before we grow. So with that, let's go to rank advancements. Here we go. 1,248 new bronze ranked affiliates this week alone. Over 1,000 people.
Easy, dude.
1,248 people enrolled. At least 2 people just this week. A lot of these people just joined yesterday. These numbers, I mean, these numbers just, it blows my mind every single week. I absolutely love it, because that kind of duplication does not happen anywhere ever. That's why, I mean, 30% of our affiliates have at least achieved the bronze rank. 30% have achieved bronze. You know what the percentage of people who achieve rank in other companies is? It's less than 5%. And that's just achieving rank one time. Then a lot of times losing it and not, you make money 1 month, maybe 2 months, and then it goes back to the other way. Here, most of our bronzes are in profit. every single month, making more than 10 bucks a month, have made more than their money back that they put into it. And plus, that doesn't even count how many people have saved money on these amazing products that we keep talking about. So Nora gets it. And yeah, I mean, people get it. When you, it doesn't just happen on the supplement side, highest quality, lowest price. It happens on the affiliate side, on the network marketing side, on the MLM side, the opportunity side, the compensation plan page. Once you see this or side, you can't unsee it. When you see that people are having success, it doesn't matter what kind of compensation plan you have, how much you get on a fast start bonus, anything like that. If your people can't duplicate, if people can't get results, people can't do it, your organization's not going to grow. And ultimately, you're not going to earn income. Here, when people can have success easily and duplicate to this level, 30% of people achieving that rank is absolutely just unheard of in the network marketing industry. But when you look at what we're doing, I mean, it makes perfect sense. And I continue to say this, and I will continue to say this. Everybody needs Live Good. Everybody needs these products. Everyone needs supplements. When you can get the highest quality at the lowest price, it doesn't make sense to buy them anywhere else. People can't unsee that. But at the same time, everybody who's ever been in the network marketing industry needs to take a spot in Live Good, not just to get the highest quality supplements at the lowest prices, which they absolutely need to do, but because as we continue to grow, guys, you're going to really not want to miss out. I mean, even one person who falls under you could go to work and make you a couple extra $100 a month in residual income, or maybe significantly more than that. Maybe you enroll a few people just on the side of what you're currently doing. I'm not suggesting everyone needs to be full-time in this opportunity. I don't think, again, we didn't build this to be a full-time opportunity. We built it to be a side hustle, to make extra income in your spare time from home. And everybody knows someone who has a heart, who has a gut, who has a brain, who needs these products. And you're going to continue to meet people. I mean, to not tell people about Live Good products because you're in another company when you know that they need them, it just doesn't make sense. Like, have a position. You don't have to focus on Live Good. You don't have to promote it outright. But you meet someone who says, "Man, I'm slow. I'm out of breath all the time. Get some super reds." Or, my metabolism is off. I have migraines. I have cramps. Yeah, you're probably lacking in magnesium. You're probably
there you go.
Get some magnesium for $8.95. Every single person should be buying this every single day. Same with our vitamin D3 with K2. I mean, everyone knows how good it is for immune support, how crucial it is for immune support, keeping your body healthy. Bone support is a huge one. And if you guys saw Lisa's newest video and what she's been talking about, the brain support for this product, people who are deficient in vitamin D have over an 80% higher risk of dementia. If you're deficient in vitamin D, you have a higher risk of dementia. That's not saying this will prevent you from getting dementia, not making medical claims, but studies show that people who are deficient in vitamin D have an 80% greater chance of getting dementia, something that everybody needs to be taking every single day. So don't not tell people about this because you're excited about another business, about another opportunity, whether it's supplements or not supplements. You need to have a position in Live Good because you're going to meet people and just because we're going to grow. Like, the only place for everyone to go is under the ones who are already in there. All right, let's get back to the business. 1,248 bronzes. Absolutely love it. Congratulations, bronzes. Great work. That is true duplication.
Amen.
Amen. 121 silvers this week alone. 121 people have built a team of over 20 members in their organization just in the past 7 days. That, again, crazy. Silvers are averaging $100 to $300 a month in residual income. Organizations are growing, organizations are duplicating, continue to advance, continue to grow, checks continue to go up. 121 silvers, absolutely love it. Congratulations, silvers. That doesn't happen, building a team of 20 people in most network marketing companies very often. It's very challenging when you've got a higher priced product or you know, challenging business opportunity or compensation plan. But when you've got something that makes sense to everybody, we're seeing these numbers every single week. In a slow week, 121 member affiliates reach the rank of silver. Congratulations.
Bravo.
Great job.
Bravo.
That's how we roll.
That's how we
How
do
about this? 17 new golds, still over 2 a day.
What?
17 new golds this week alone, over 100 people in our organization. Like, we're seeing companies, I mean, few companies even have one person building a team of 100 members and advancing in a month right now. It's not happening in most companies because people are not going to overspend on stuff that they could get for a higher quality at a better price somewhere else. And when you see those numbers every single week, 17 new people just this week alone hitting the rank of gold blows me away. And goals are what I call the sweet spot in the industry. That $300 to $500 a month residual income. Absolutely love seeing that. And we've got some golds making $2,000 or $3,000, $4,000 a month, even with more mature organizations, some leaders under them, you know, because this thing's all about duplication. I mean, we have bronzes who have multiple golds, platinums, and diamonds under them in their organization. We have silvers with diamonds under them. Like, this isn't about who you know, like, it just duplicates. And because of that, we've got a lot of people who have never been in network marketing before. Nader said this from the beginning. We're going to see a lot of people who this is their first and last network marketing company that they're ever involved in. And even people who have been skeptical about network marketing for the past 15, 20 years are getting into Live Good because it makes sense. Because finally, for the first time ever, we're not jacking up prices of products just to pay out some big commissions in a compensation plan. And as Nader says, give out Jeeps or pink Cadillacs or whatever it may be, Mercedes, Lexus. We don't do that. We don't have to make, I don't want you guys to spend more money just so someone can drive a pink Cadillac. And sometimes Nader doesn't say it that eloquently, like a better word, but that's what it means. The reason we don't have car bonuses is because we don't want you guys to pay extra for products so that we can have car bonuses. And hopefully that makes sense to people, because it really, it's a very significant thing. Like, car bonuses mean you're paying more for the products so people can drive around in cars that, I mean, that they don't need, they shouldn't be getting anyway. Might talk about some of that today as far as, you know, just lifestyle, saving money, living below your means. All that stuff is super important. And I'm big, very big on that, because I hate seeing people, especially in the network marketing industry, making money and spending more than they're making. And a car bonus always gets people in trouble because, you know, they get a $400 car bonus, but they have to buy a new car. You can't get a new car for a $400 payment. So you're looking at like a $600 to $800, sometimes $1,000 payment. And you try to justify it. Well, the company's paying $400 of it. Yeah, but you're paying $600 that you didn't even need to. You had a car paid off that was getting you where you needed to go. Like, it's better to not take that car bonus and stay out of debt than get further in debt just because your company's giving you a few $100s to a car that you don't need and can't afford anyway. So
perfect.
That's how we roll. Highest quality products, lowest prices, full transparency, lots and lots of duplication. Yes. And that's why we're seeing these rank advancements every single day. So congratulations, 17 golds. Last but not least, there were no diamonds this week, but there were 2 new platinums in the middle of August. In 1 week. Congratulations, 2 new platinums. Platinums have a team of at least 500 members in their organization, making on the very low end about $1,000 a month, on the high end $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 a month. We might have some platinums over $10,000 a month because there's a lot of duplication. There's a lot of growth. A lot of these platinums and this is the cool thing, because most, you know, here to maximize the comp plan, you basically need three legs of people doing stuff. But because it's so easy to enroll people, I mean, you look at our leaderboard. I mean, I think we're showing the top 500 people, and the bottom one, I don't even know what it is, has like at least 30 or 50 personally enrolled members. Most companies show the top 10, because beyond that, I mean, you're looking at like onesie twosie numbers. We're showing 500, and people who have enrolled like 25 people still don't even make the list. That's how we probably should show 1,000, just to show even more duplication and how many people are seeing success, many for the first time ever, with what we put together. And so it really just every week just humbles me. It gets me so excited to see that you guys are getting it. You're out there sharing it. You're helping people. And that's what it's all about. And that's what we're going to continue to do. That's why we're doing this. We talk about this a lot, but we are so mission driven here that it's just about helping people. And when you get that and you truly want to do it, so I didn't come back just to make money. That's not what this was about. And Otter will tell you that. He knows that. It was to fix a broken business model and to freaking, quite honestly, just
thank you.
Kill all those companies that have been doing it the wrong way for so long. And because it really pisses me off for lack of a better word, to see people losing money in an industry that should be helping people, that should be doing it the right way, and has been doing it the wrong way for so long and continues to do it the wrong way. And you know, it's very, very interesting that for the last 2.5 years, every company in the industry has seen us explode. Have seen our numbers grow and grow and grow, have seen thousands of new people rank advance every single week where their numbers are going down and nobody has tried to challenge us. That is like, it blows my mind. It's like, are you guys like, why would you keep doing it the wrong way when you see what's working? You see how people, and really the truth is, most people can't run a company on the small margins that we have. I mean, when we're making $2 or $3 on a product, companies don't know how to operate those small margins. They have expensive corporate offices. They're outsourcing all their stuff. They're taking loans to buy their inventory. They're 100% debt-free, paying out commissions on time, every time. Another huge commission run yesterday, as it is every single week. And we're just getting started, guys. So, all right. So I've got some training and some exciting stuff to talk about, but I'm going to let Nader comment on whatever he wants to talk about, because Nader, these numbers are awesome. And I love that you and I, like at the beginning, people said we were crazy. This would never work. We're not going to attract leaders. I'm like, you're right. We're not going to attract leaders. And guess what? We don't want the leaders because everybody else is going to recognize what we're doing. And that's exactly what's happened. So they can call us crazy, whatever. We're crushing it.
We are, baby. Hey, lady, then it's August. I mean, see, there's one thing, one of the greatest things about Live Good, bro, and you keep bringing it up, and I'm so thankful for that we will be many people's first and last side hustle. And because of that, as of right now, we have hundreds and hundreds of people here that don't even know about the old way of doing networking. It's like telling my little grandson, Mr. Benny, that many years ago, people used horses for transportation, but they did. See, the revolution of commerce, ladies and gentlemen, is centered around love, transparency. And that's what Live Good is. I mean, he just said it. I wasn't going to say it. He just said it. He didn't come back in here to make more money. I'm not going to get into personal stuff. Believe you me, he doesn't need to do that. Okay? He's one of the only company owners that when we used to launch companies together, when he allowed me to be a part of it, that would tell people, if you make some money, take some of that money, reinvest it in leads, and then take the rest of it and take your wife or your girlfriend or whatever out to dinner. He was the only one who would tell people, go pay off your debt. Meanwhile, you had other company owners that would get people into the car program. We've owned companies, I'm not going to mention names, that we gave away 43 cars, full pink slip and car key, because we love people, we cared for people. And it wasn't like we wanted to expose the old network marketing, it exposed itself. When you got people quitting in less than 3 months, where is the residual income? See, nobody's going to quit Live Good. Average, when people place a product order, ladies and gentlemen, these numbers numbers don't lie. He's the most transparent guy you'll ever meet. Sometimes I get at him, I'm like, hey, bro, why do you keep saying still? But I just love how pure and honest he is. You won't get that in this industry. You won't get that in this industry. I've watched, I'm not kissing up, ladies and gentlemen, but you need to know that, yes, the foundation of our business is highest quality products at the lowest price with Lisa Ryan's trainings, period. That's the foundation. But that foundation needs to be based on just real strength. I've watched this guy run efficient companies for 20 years before it became a thing. Before the pandemic, when, He was doing that. He was running companies on very small margins with a lot of profit. Why? Because he wasn't falling for the old way of doing things. Hey, well, I got to have 5 CTOs, CFOs, CMOs, CLOs, whatever. I got to have 5 offices. We want to fly people in jets. Like he said, where do you think all that money is going to come from? I'll tell you where that money is going to come from. That money comes from not being able to have Dr. Goodkin to splurge with the best ingredients money can buy, because he doesn't have to worry about making it for 3 and selling it for 50 or whatever to make the compensation plan work. So a couple of heavy hitters, I don't want to use the word leaders, because I'm seeing in Live Good, we're creating so much leadership. We're creating so many people becoming leaders, because when you're proud of something, when you hold your chin up, when you know your beloved friends are not being taken advantage of, that's what starts leadership. When you see people thanking you, when people reach out to you, say, hey, thank you for telling me about this collagen for $2 a day. For $2 a day, thank you. Then you become stronger and go get leadership roles. But here's the deal. There are 100 million networkers that in a couple of weeks, when Ben says go, 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 believe you me, you want to listen. In the next couple of weeks, there's going to be a few companies trying to launch again. I know there was a company that tried to launch our Shilajine compared to ours. The minute they saw what we're doing, they're like, what's the point of making this product for probably half of the price, because we can't splurge on ingredients, and selling it for 6 times the price when Live Good is dominating? So guess what are they doing? They're doing a travel program. God bless them. But that's how we dominate the industry. This young man and I have been saying, we had a saying, what was it? Total industry domination. We switched it a little bit. We had to disrupt it first, and then we have to dominate it. And my favorite book talks about a potter, a person who makes a pot. When a potter loves the pot, sometimes he has to break the pot to build a new one. That's Ben. He's the potter. He's built some of the biggest companies in this industry. He's run some of the most efficient companies in this industry. Ladies and gentlemen, our diamond pools are going to be mind-boggling. When people are ordering $100 without having to, without being forced to, this is the tip of the iceberg. The next 90 days, 1 second, Ben. The next 90 days, I'm going to give you a challenge. Do a wellness pack challenge. Reach out to everyone that you know and simply ask them to get our ultimate wellness pack. Has a $300 to $400 value. Have them try it for 2.5 months. Get a commitment from them to listen to Lisa and Ryan's videos as much as possible and apply what they teach. And if they don't like it after 2.5 months, have them send it back. We'll gladly give them their money back. Why? Because all we care about is help you to get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way. You are going to have people reaching out to you in the next few weeks, are going to pitch you about some diet pill that was made for 5, sold for 50. The minute they see you are part of Live Good, that's your MLM junkie kryptonite. Thank you, Ben. Thank you, Ben. Back to you, my brother.
Awesome. Hold on 1 second. I just want to make sure something's live. Give me 2 seconds.
All right. So while Ben is doing that.
Okay.
Okay, go.
I'm not going to say it yet. Okay. So here we go. Yeah. A lot of what Nader said is exactly right. And well, I mean, the stuff about me, awesome. Thank you. But that's not what I want to talk about.
Oh,
no, what we're doing is different than anything else that's ever been seen before in the industry. And obviously the industry, the world, the market, you guys, people who understand highest quality, lowest price, true value, true transparency, and honesty. It just makes sense. Like, it just makes sense. It's not shocking. It's not mind-blowing. It's not like, I can't believe Live is growing as fast as it is. It makes sense what we're doing. I mean, look at, we talked about it being the Costco model, and we kind of modeled it after that. You know, keep the product prices as low as possible so people can actually afford them. Have a back-end membership model that we can pay out commissions on, and it just works. So anyway, that said, we're about to go into hyper massive, super duper, whatever you want to call it, growth mode. I mean, we have teams in place over the past few months. We've been working on really kind of just aligning everything to do that. And we've got the fundraising. I'm so sorry. I wanted to be live today, probably in a couple of days. It will definitely 100%, absolutely for sure be live before next Friday. I promise you that. It's right there. Got the emails ready, got everything done. Just need a few tweaks, a little approval from me, and it will be ready. But I think that's going to be a big driver of momentum. But that's honestly, and I truly believe the fundraising program will bring in at least 3 to 5 million members alone, just that program alone. And it could be double, triple, quadruple those numbers. I say that because that's one of the smaller initiatives that we're doing. I think the TikTok thing is going to be huge. You know, probably about the same size as fundraising, which again is huge, but a small part of the overall initiative. I mean, we've got a Google and GEO team, generative engine optimization. So when people ask ChatGPT and other AI systems, what's the best supplement brand, or just any question, what product should I use to avoid heart disease? What's the best brain nootropic? What's the best multivitamin? What's the best magnesium? That all of those answers are going to be, and usually ChatGPT and others, you know, you'll see a list, but Live Good will be in that list. Highest quality, lowest price. We will make sure that all that happens. We've got a huge meta campaign that is starting to launch. We've started with Factor 4 and Super Reds. When we get 40 products out there just swarming the market, it is going to continue to grow. And any one of those doors, any one of those funnels, any one of those products, opportunities, whatever you want to look at it, is just once people are in the Live Good ecosystem, we're also cleaning up the website, making it a little bit more, what's the word that I'm looking for? Converting, higher converting. There's another word that starts with C. It'll come to me here in a second. But a little bit cleaner. That wasn't the one. It did start with C though. You know, anytime they enter the ecosystem, they're going to learn about all of our other life-changing products, highest quality, lowest price, full transparency. And once people see it, they can't unsee it. And at the same time, once they're in, like, no one who has ever bought products from Live Good is ever going to buy products from anyone else, ever. So even if they stop because they don't think they need them anymore, something's going to trigger them down the road. And they're going to remember, hey, Live Good has a product like this. You're right. I do need vitamin D. I need magnesium. I need a multivitamin. I need a greens powder. There's tons of them out there. Live Good has the best one. They show you what's in it. They tell you exactly what it is. USDA certified organic for $18 as a member. Boom, I'm going back over here, buying it from them. So that's in place. We've got huge email follow-up campaigns that I think are going to increase conversion. As you know, we've got the chat bot going on Instagram and Facebook. There's a couple other things that we've got going on. I'm sure they'll come to me in a second, but we have like the radio ads, the TV ads, the podcasters, the influencers. All that stuff is still rolling and really about to like, we've kind of figured out what works and what doesn't now. And it's just about scaling up and cranking. So I truly believe the next 3 years in Live Good, we will have a minimum. And this is, I mean, Nader will probably tell you like 4 or 5 times this number, but I think minimum 10 million members in this company in the next 3 years.
Oh, at least.
Even if that's all we do. Even if we only hit 10 million members, impossible. That's 5 times more than we have right now. And we have a lot of people making a lot of money right now. Imagine 5Xing that minimum over the next few years, potentially 50Xing that.
That's right.
In the next few years. Like, this is an opportunity you don't want to miss out on. So as much as I tell you, you know, this doesn't have to be your entire life, your entire focus, your only side hustle, your only network marketing company, whatever. And I still truly believe all of that. Like, build what you want to build, make your money where you need to make your money. But I'm telling you, the next 6 months, guys, you want to put a little bit more focus into Live Good. You want to tell everybody that you know, because what we're doing is, again, hasn't been seen before. And that's like, now is the time to go all in. I got some, we've got massive momentum in the middle of summer. We've grown to almost 2 million members in under 3 years, 2.5 years, about to cross that 2 million mark. And we haven't even scratched the surface yet. The window of opportunity, guys, right now is perfect. It is perfect to get in when we've established ourselves, we've proven ourselves. But at the same time, we're about to put in another 8 to 10 to 20 to 50 million members in this thing. Like, now is the time, because the more people you introduce, the more people they're going to introduce, and they're going to introduce, and they're going to enroll, and they're going to sign up, and they're going to tell about Live Good. Like, your organization, this duplication, you don't have to go out there and enroll 100 people. You can enroll 2, 3, 4, 5 people, and that could grow to thousands and tens of thousands. Hundreds of thousands of members who you're getting paid on every single month, whose checks you're matching every single month. As Nader said, I mean, the bonus pools alone will easily be over $10,000 a month for diamonds. as easily, because most of what this new momentum is attracting is customers and members outside of the network marketing industry.
Organic.
But because of the affiliate side, because of the members refer members, because of everything we've got in place, that duplication is just going to happen organically and automatically, because people tell people highest quality, lowest price. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. When anyone mentions it, whether they're an affiliate or not, they're going to talk about they get their products from Live Good, and it just makes sense. But at the same time, guys, like, this is a revolution. We are changing the supplement space. We are changing the network marketing industry, and we are disrupting both of those spaces, not to mention a lot of the other stuff that Dr. Ryan's doing, the pet space, the skincare industry, which is absolutely huge, the food industry, what he's talking about. I mean, we are just getting started, guys. This is a revolutionary company that's never been seen before. And, you know, a lot of companies do that and say that, and look at the numbers. How many companies have ever grown to even 100,000 members, much less 1 million members, much less 1 million members in 13 months, 2 million members in under 3 years? That has never, ever, ever happened in the network marketing industry. And the scary, exciting thing about that is we haven't even scratched the surface. The next 6 months is your window of opportunity, because after that, like, explosion. It's just gonna, like, it's on. Yeah. Everyone's going to be part of Live Good after 6 months, and it's going to take a few years to get all of that action. And, you know, quite honestly, we could do those numbers just in the United States alone, and the United States is 4% of the world population. Think about that. There's a whole other 96% of people out there that have the opportunity. We're going to be opening distribution centers around the world as countries and regions continue to grow, and it justifies that. Right now, we're staying focused. We want to just crush the United States. We're still marketing to and making available everything everywhere around the world. And we will definitely be opening places just like Costco. Costco started in one place. Now that they branched out. We don't want to, like, it's not time yet. Like, we have a game plan. We know what we're doing. So that said, a little bit more effort. I mean, a lot of you guys are crushing it. A lot of you guys, I love seeing the rank advancements. I love seeing the numbers. I love seeing the posts on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all that stuff. You guys are crushing. So my challenge to you is just put out a video every day this week, or next week. Next week, 5 days, 5 videos, Monday through Friday. Could be all about the same product, could be a different product, could be the opportunity, whatever. Get the word out. Continue to be the Live Good person, the Live Good guy, the Live Good girl, the Super Reds girl, the Super Green guy, whatever, the Magnesium person, and go out there and continue to talk. Get one more person in your organization next week. Content is king. The more you get out there, the more you contact people, the more you tell people, the more you're going to help them. Get the free survey out, guys. Our health assessment. It is free, and once people do that, not only that, but we've connected the chat bot to it. So once people complete the survey, guess what? To get their results, they have to complete they go through the chat bot. The chat bot follows up with them, continues to recommend products, does what it can to help them understand why they need these products. Like, there is a lot of stuff in place that's here to help you guys absolutely continue to crush it. But again, you know, we're on the verge of absolute explosiveness. And it's all going to start really in the next few weeks, but really 6 months, I think, is where, I mean, probably early next year, the explosion's on. Like, everything, we've been working very hard on a lot of stuff, putting a lot of things in place all at the same time. That's why other stuff has been slow, just because the programming has kind of been the bottleneck. We need to get all this other stuff. We need everything. Like, everything is coming. It's just, it's awesome. It's exciting. So that said, we are opening up the co-op. Again, right now, we've got a few thousand members and customers that haven't been assigned yet. So it is limited to 2 per person. Now we're putting, you know, each time we kind of put a different restriction, for lack of a better word, on it. I think last time we were doing silvers and above. One time we did bronzes and above. One time we opened it up to everybody. This time, this is for affiliates who have a product order, Lisa, baby, in the last 30 days. Because if you're really going to build this thing, you really believe in it, I mean, be a product of the product. And so if you want to participate in the co-op, get customers who are buying products,
Genius.
buy. And that's for this one. That doesn't mean all the time. But most of you guys are buying products anyway.
Yeah.
But if I see some people buying, the co-op who have never bought a product, so I want to kind of encourage that a little bit more. And as we talked about, give you a few good recommendations today. Collagen is awesome. Hydration.
Oh yeah.
You guys haven't tried that yet. Awesome product. Haven't talked about this one today, but TikTok people. Oh, I got to get in there today. I'm going to get in there today and tell you my idea. Maybe I'll kind of make a little mock-up of it. I'm going to do that with a lot of videos, actually, in the TikTok group. I know a lot of you guys are getting excited. I'm going to make some and challenge you guys to make it a better one and see what happens there. So, because we got a few scripted out, but yeah, guys, these products are changing lives.
Awesome, bro.
Awesome. So you want to participate in the co-op? You can get 2 customers, $35 each. And that's still, again, we're still in the $40 to $50 range, but I don't want you guys to spend that much. I want you to be profitable with these customers. And yeah, so if you don't have a product order, you can place one today and get in. But that co-op is going to sell out pretty quick, as it has the last few times. So we'll see how fast it goes. I don't know. Maybe yeah. So I would get your order in if you want to participate. And I promise you, in 6 months, like, that co-op will be open permanently. Anytime you want to buy some customers, if you're short a couple for the next rank, boom, get it in there. Achieve that rank, and as many ranks advancements as we're seeing now. I think those numbers are going to go up even more. And with all the duplication, I mean, the only place for all these people to go, regardless of who enrolls them or if they're sold in the co-op or not, the only place for them to go is under everyone else who's already in. So
that's beautiful.
Yeah, we're just getting started.
I love this.
That's all we got. Today is Firestarter Friday, first day of the week for Live Good. Yeah, more people you start talking to, by this time next Thursday, they're going to see 1,000 people a day joining that power line, and definitely want to join. But regardless, place your product order today. We ship out every single day. We've got some awesome products coming down the pike and have just rolled out a bunch. What was our most recent one that we just the pet multivitamin. Guys, if you got a dog or a cat, that's just an awesome product. Probiotics, prebiotics, all the multivitamins, all the minerals that they need, just lots of powerful stuff that they're not getting in their daily diet. So keep your pets healthy. That's a great product, as is everything else that we have. That's all we got. Have an awesome weekend. Keep cranking, keep crushing, keep changing lives, keep changing the world. You guys are awesome. Thank you for joining. And yeah, we'll see you guys at the top. Join us Monday, Dr. Ryan and Lisa, for our black seed oil call. I'm excited to learn about black seed oil. I really don't know much about it other than what Dr. Ryan has told me, but I do know that with the 5% of that active ingredient in there, which most companies have like 0 to 1% or 0 to 2 maybe percent, 5%. From what I understand, Dr. Ryan knows what he's formulating, guys. Best black seed oil on the market. It's going to be a capsule, a gel cap like our Factor 4 with the oil in it. So yeah, get ready for another huge one. Man, the bone support, I think, is going to be awesome as well. Dr. Ryan's crushing it with these products.
Baby.
All right, guys, that's all we got. Thanks for joining. Have a great weekend. See you guys at the top.
Rock and roll.
5 videos next week. See ya.
Bye, guys.
See you later, alligators. Go get tour taker.